What's going on, everybody? Man, things is really starting to heat up in these streets out here. So sources are saying CMG artist Jay was actually booked in, taken in, cuffed, and everything on charges, and it's exactly what you expect for the loss of somebody. So basically, this dude is a CMG artist, so he's already got ties to Gotti. He's got ties to Blac Youngsta. Not only that, but this guy actually fits and matches the description given by the 007 witness. When 007 witness said when dudes turned the corner that ran out the back of the cookie shop, they had dreads and they were short. This guy looked like a short guy with dreads. And cherry on top, he a CMG artist. Now, this is the closest that we've gotten so far to like a suspect that matches the description that is also tied in with the opposition. And so you can't 100% say this is the guy or one of the guys, but you can't say it is not. So I'm gonna give it like it's a 75-80% chance that this guy could be one of the guys. It's a slim chance that he's not, in that he just so happened to be a CMG artist and was doing hits on drills on other people. So, but it's interesting to see though, because now it's kind of proven that these CMG artists, these CMG people is willing to do anything. I mean, you got people dropping like flies out in Memphis. And when you really, really look into it, it's got CMG written all over the place. I mean, they can't run away from the ties that they have. They can't run away from the investigation. They cannot run away from the clues that they have put out there. They can't run away from self-snitching. They cannot run away from witnesses. And you're damn sure you cannot run away from no cameras, especially if the people get their hands on it. And we the people, we want the answers. We need to figure out our own selves and draw the connections our own selves. Stop. There's a lot of people who keep saying, oh, wait for the boys to solve it. Wait for 12 to solve it. You people really be letting the 12 control your life. You will wait for them to lie to you, for them to make something up, than to figure out the information yourself. Why can't you go and do your own research? Why can't people just do that and take matters into their own hands instead of letting the system that's been robbing them, lying, finessing to them, and taking people away from them for hundreds of years be the ones to put in the work to tell y'all the answers? It just don't make no sense. Why would you be waiting for 12 to give you the answers when every answer they gave to you before has never been in the benefit of your people? That's one thing straight that I want to let people know is that you're not going to stop us from figuring out what happened and solving this and putting it together, whether we're on the right track or not. We're really trying to put in the work and connect the dots. I mean, this is how things go when you're trying to figure out actual information and you're doing research. Now, sitting there and waiting for the boys to do their job, for the 12 to come and tell you how to live your life and tell you what's true and what's not true, that's really not a good way, because then you're just really letting them dictate what's true in your life. If you know something's fishy and something is definitely up, like it is not seeming like what they're saying, then you're just wasting your time by waiting and listening to their report, and then you're not going to no press conference, no statement. They're not doing a manhunt, nothing. When somebody from the suburbs, like some white kid or something, goes missing, or they get in a situation where they trying to look for their suspects, it's on national TV, and they got 10,000 volunteers walking every street looking for any trace of evidence, checking under every rock. You know what I mean? But then the Dolph stuff happened, and can't nobody be found, can't no cameras be recovered. with the people people saying they there and then they say they not there, and the people who are not there say things as if they were there. Bro, it is just craziness. How do y'all not see that they are trying to sweep this under the rug? They don't want to solve nothing. They hate the man. They don't like the man. They are all hypnotized by hate. That's why they don't want to even solve this. No, everybody lying and everybody being lazy. They don't want to solve this at all because they got an agenda. The boys took so much bread from Dolph over the years. Back in 2012, too much bread. Once they seen that, they forever targeted him. Forever. Because they knew what they could grab from him would be the equivalent to 80% of the population of Memphis, what they could seize in a year. They could get from one man. Do you understand now why they would target him and not care to solve his case? Yeah, exactly. And then at the same time, this cookie shop people, man, they manipulated. They took his money when they needed the help. They took the donations. They pressured him to promote them. They couldn't get off of him, bro. They every time the man came by, Raven right in his face with a camera. Right in his face with the camera, telling them, put the cookies on, get the sign. Man, they are just some blood-sucking, thirsty, like vampires, bro. And then, when they can't have it their way, all of a sudden, boom, everything falls apart, and the man end up gone. You gotta watch these people, man. These people are not the same as we are. They're not the same, bro. Something has already gotten into these people to make them the way they are, bro. Just evilish ways. They sold themselves, and they're really just some dirty, dirty people to cover up all of this and act like we're not actually piecing together. Like they must think that we ain't like they must just not care because we've already connected dots and everything like that. We got real proof of certain situations where they can't deny these things. You can't just sit here and deny 007's testimony because she already spoke with the 12 anyways. And then so that's one thing. Then somebody completely different calls the 12 and asks them about a certain witness and this and that. And the 12 tell them the actual story that 007 had confirmed. So they actually know from the witness what happened. But they don't care to do nothing about it. As soon as they spoke with that witness and they go to Family Dollar and get the people's faces on camera, then you could go ahead and start to put that on the news. Hey, we got a manhunt, find these guys, here goes the reward and whatever. But they don't want to solve this shit. So that's the thing that's frustrating. And people want to sit here and wait for the same people that's covering it up and sweeping it under the rug. They want to wait until their investigation is done so they can lie to them. And they'll just believe it. If they say it's a cold case, nobody did nothing, and if they tell you that he did it to his own self or something, you believe that too, huh? Because what if that's what the 12 tell you? Then are you going to finally realize that you have been being lied to by the system? The same reason why somebody that looks like Dolph can get booked in Memphis or booked anywhere in the country twice as much as a person who don't look like that. You're going to wait to trust those people that do that to them. That's the crazy thing. Why some people, it's hard for them to understand that you cannot just sit here and take everything at face value. You have to actually dig into it yourself. So I encourage everybody, do your own research. Take what you hear and fact check it. Try to figure out if there's enough evidence to support what the things are, because you're not going to get that from the side that it's supposed to come from. You're not going to get that from the 12. They don't care. They don't need to give you nothing. They sleep fine at night knowing that they're not worried about it because they don't care. They all they wanted was the dude's money, and they got that.